Oviraptors share a crested, feathered silhouette with a cassowary, though the bird traded grasping hands and a lethal toe claw for wings. Triceratops' three-horned crown is mirrored by the Jackson's chameleon. But the 10-ton, 20-mile-per-hour charger is a world away from the 12-inch lizard's stealthy light. Spinosaurus' neural spine sail and bipedal gait are mirrored by the Basilisk Lizard. Yet while the giant was a submerged hunter using a paddle-like tail for propulsion, the lizard is a surface runner that skims the water using specialized toe scales. The dinosaurs of the past are legends, but their spirits still walk among us in the modern world. We are comparing iconic prehistoric giants against their modern-day lookalikes for a look at the mirrors of nature. Velociraptor was a bipedal hunter that relied on extreme agility and a specialized kicking strike to take down prey. A strategy perfectly mirrored by the modern secretary bird. This bird is a terrestrial predator that kills snakes with a high-speed, bone-shattering kick. While they share a similar bipedal gait and hunting style, the Velociraptor utilized a sickle-shaped toe claw and serrated teeth, whereas the secretary bird trades the reptilian tail for flight-ready feathers and a sharp, hooked beak. Oviraptor was a dinosaur characterized by a hollow, bony crest and a thick-necked silhouette, a shape that is mirrored by the modern cassowary. It possessed a bipedal bird-like posture and a feathered body that shares an unmistakable silhouette with its modern counterpart. While they share a nearly identical head profile and territorial behavior, the Oviraptor's legs lack the lethal, dagger-like inner toe claw found on the modern cassowary. It also possessed a significantly shorter tail compared to the tails found on the prehistoric, and the Oviraptor's long, grasping hands have been replaced by the specialized wings seen in the modern cassowary. Styracosaurus was a tank-like ceratopsian that relied on a massive central nose horn to ward off attackers. A powerhouse build mirrored by the modern white rhinoceros. This mammal is a stocky, heavy-hitting herbivore designed to stand its ground or charge through obstacles, utilizing their similar size. While they share a thick-set frame and a specialized single-horn weapon, the Styracosaurus featured a spectacular frill lined with long bone spikes, whereas the rhinoceros has a horn made of keratin and relies on incredibly thick skin rather than an armored crown for protection. Ankylosaurus was a low-slung, heavily armored herbivore that turned its back into an impenetrable shield, a living fortress design mirrored by the modern alligator snapping turtle. This reptile possesses a jagged, osteoderm-covered shell that makes it virtually immune to most bites. While they share a wide, armored posture that is difficult to flip or penetrate, their proportions exist on a completely different scale, as the 26 feet, 6-ton dinosaur dwarfs the 2 feet, 5-inch, 176-pound turtle. The Ankylosaurus was a land-dwelling dinosaur that equipped with a massive tail club for active defense, whereas the turtle is a semi-aquatic predator that relies on its bone-crushing jaws to deliver a devastating strike to defend itself. Triceratops was a massive herbivore that utilized the three-horned head structure for territorial jousting and protection, a defensive array mirrored by the modern Jackson's chameleon. This lizard features 3 distinct horns on its snout, used for wrestling rivals in the treetops. While they share the iconic tri-horn layout and a large head-to-body ratio, their physical scale is worlds apart, as the 30-foot, 10-ton dinosaur towers over the 12-inch, 0.33 pounds lizard. Beyond their size, their temperaments differ greatly. The Triceratops was a highly aggressive, high-speed charger capable of reaching 20 miles per hour to gore predators, whereas the Jackson's Chameleon is a slow, methodical climber that avoids conflict whenever possible through stillness and stealth. Baryonyx was a specialized fish eater with a long, narrow snout and interlocking teeth to reduce water resistance. A specialized face shape mirrored by the modern gharial. This crocodilian uses its needle-thin jaws to snap up fish with incredible lateral speed. While they share a nearly identical snout structure for piscivorous hunting, the Baryonyx was a bipedal dinosaur with massive thumb claws for hooking prey from the banks, whereas the gharial is a quadrupedal aquatic reptile that rarely leaves the water and relies entirely on its jaws for hunting. The T-Rex was a massive bipedal apex predator with a heavy-headed profile. This feature mirrored by the modern shoebill stork. Their dietary habits share a common theme of reptiles. While the T-Rex famously preyed upon other dinosaurs, the shoebill is a specialized hunter that hunts baby crocodiles. While they share a bipedal gait and a head-dominant silhouette, their physical proportions exist on a completely different scale, as the 13 feet, 8-ton dinosaur towers over the 4 feet, 11-pound bird. The T-Rex also possessed the strongest bone-crushing bite force, whereas the shoebill has an oversized, clog-shaped beak, while possessing the ability to fly. Spinosaurus was a semi-aquatic giant, featuring a prominent dorsal sail supported by elongated neural spines for display and stability. A unique back structure mirrored by the modern Basilisk Lizard. Notably, they share a striking similarity in their bipedal locomotion. While they share the iconic neural spine sail, their aquatic mechanics are fundamentally distinct. The Spinosaurus was a submerged hunter with a thick paddle-like tail designed for powerful underwater propulsion, whereas the Basilisk Lizard is a surface runner that relies on fringed toe scales and a long, whip-like tail for balance while skimming the water's surface. Brachiosaurus was a slow-moving, long-necked giant that utilized its height to reach food sources in the high canopy, a niche mirrored by the saddleback Galapagos tortoise. This reptile features a shell shaped specifically to allow its long neck to reach upward into vegetation. While they share pillar-like legs and a specialized vertical neck posture for high-range foraging, their physical dimensions exist on opposite ends of the spectrum. The 70 feet, 50-ton warm-blooded sauropod dwarfs the 4 feet, 550-pound cold-blooded reptile. Mosasaurus was the undisputed apex predator of the Cretaceous oceans, utilizing a powerful tail and massive tooth-filled jaws for ambush. A role mirrored by the modern saltwater crocodile. This reptile dominates river mouths and coastlines with its scaly armor and crushing bite. While they share a similar scaly hide and a side-swishing swimming motion for hunting, the Mosasaurus was a fully marine animal, with flippers and a shark-like tail fluke, whereas the crocodile retains clawed feet that allow it to walk on land and hide along the water's edge. Parasaurolophus was a bipedal dinosaur that utilized a heavy tail for balance and powerful hind legs for movement, a posture perfectly mirrored by the modern red kangaroo. This marsupial rests on all fours to graze, but stands upright to travel or look for predators. While they share a similar bipedal frame and a counterbalancing tail, their method of travel is fundamentally different. The Parasaurolophus was a heavy-set runner that moved with a steady, rhythmic gait, whereas the red kangaroo is a specialized hopper that utilizes its elastic tendons for high-impact jumping. Carnotaurus was a muscular predator known for the prominent horns located above its eyes and a build designed for high-impact charging, a look mirrored by the modern Spanish bull. This herbivore is a symbol of physical power and utilizes its horns for territorial dominance. While they share a thick-necked, horned profile and an aggressive charging instinct, the Carnotaurus was a bipedal carnivore with tiny vestigial arms and a skull built for snapping bites. Whereas the bull is a quadrupedal mammal that uses its horns for goring and shoving. Stegosaurus was a prehistoric icon, famous for the triangular fin-like plates running down its back, a distinct structure mirrored by the modern black-knobbed map turtle. This small turtle features a series of dark, pointed knobs along its shell that mimic the dinosaur's silhouette. While they share a spiked, plate-like back structure, the Stegosaurus used its massive plates for display or temperature regulation and defended itself with a spiked tail, whereas the map turtle uses its fins primarily for camouflage and stability in high-current river environments. Giganotosaurus was the largest of the terrestrial theropods in its environment, utilizing serrated teeth to cause massive bleeding in its prey, a hunting trait mirrored by the modern Komodo dragon. This monitor lizard is the largest of its type and uses shark-like teeth to inflict lethal wounds. While they share the largest reptile status and a tooth structure designed to cause hemorrhaging, the Giganotosaurus was a bipedal giant that hunted long-necked sauropods, whereas the Komodo dragon is a quadrupedal hunter that have specialized sense of smell to track its victims and utilize venom to take down its prey. Pachycephalosaurus was a dinosaur that featured a thick, bony head dome used for territorial headbutting matches, a reinforced profile mirrored by the modern rhinoceros iguana. This lizard features bony, horn-like scales on its snout, used for social display and defense. While they share a bumpy, reinforced head structure and an aggressive display behavior, the Pachycephalosaurus had a skull several inches thick and stood on two legs, whereas the rhinoceros iguana is a quadrupedal lizard that relies more on the visual intimidation of its horn scales than actual concussive force. Pterosaurs, like Pteranodon, were masters of the prehistoric coastlines that utilized elongated heads and pouches to scoop fish from the water, a specialized niche mirrored by the modern pelican. This bird is a coastal flyer that uses an oversized beak to trap fish while in flight. While they share a coastal hunting lifestyle and a specialized fish-scooping head shape, their takeoff and wing mechanics are fundamentally different. The pterosaurs relied on a powerful quadrupedal launch, catapulting into the air using both their arms and legs, while supporting their wing membranes with a single, hyperextended fourth finger. Whereas the pelican is a bipedal launcher that relies on its legs to push off before taking flight with its feathered, multi-fingered wings. Whether it's the massive legends of the past or the stunning lookalikes of the modern world, these animals prove that our fascination with the prehistoric is only growing. One thing is certain, if you ever find yourself facing a modern-day cassowary, even a prehistoric Oviraptor wouldn't be enough to save you. Which version of these icons is your favorite? Let us know in the comments.